everybody? Welcome back to the show. And we got a good one again, as always. We keep it real. We don't give you that fake stuff. We're going to give you that real stuff. And looks like Donald Trump is crushing Michigan at this moment. The movement cannot be stopped. It's the only movement that we can do as Americans. So I'm proud of every Michigan that got out and vote today for Donald J. Trump. Because it's a movement now. If we're not going to survive with the current regime in place, Joe Biden is a clown. He's getting ready to go to the border. Trump's going to the border. They're all going to the border on Thursday. Joe Biden has his own mess going on because there's a lot of undecided. They chose to do undeclared. So that's trouble for Joe Biden. Joe Biden went on Seth Meyers' show. I don't even know what's that? That's a late show. I don't know who's that after, but he went to an ice cream shop and all that. So Joe Biden's cooked. Hopefully he will stay in the race. I mean, he's got his ego and all that. I guess the deep state thinks they can do what they want to do, but the power's coming back. The vibrations are in the air. Cat Williams told us that 2024 is the year of truth. We might not get them all out, but we're going to get most of them out. And then you also got Macron from France, the president of France, is not ruling out sending troops to Russia. So I have a feeling that's NATO induced because Ukraine is getting crushed. Zelensky was on TV doing lines of blow. He just looked ineffective and all that. I guess he knows his time's going to come. Russia is going to keep on doing what Russia has to do. They want to stay clean, you know, and they don't want NATO because you see what the Americans are doing. We've been in the Middle East. We destroyed everything. You see what they're allowing Israel to do to innocent women and children in the Gaza Strip. I don't support any of that. We want to support life. Life. You know what I'm saying? I want to arm the unborn. That's the only way if they can survive, arm the unborn. That's how we got to start thinking. If we do not think this way, then it's over, baby. It's over because we're in the jungle. Protect yourselves at all times. You see what the migrants are doing. The illegal migrants are out of control. Joe Biden's going to go down to Eagle Pass, Texas, where it's all closed up. And I believe Trump Thursday is going somewhere else in Texas. And as you saw, as the Michigan results are rolling in, Trump has more votes than all the Democrat votes put together because you got Joe Biden, you have the undeclared, undecided, and then you have some other dude running. Trump's running away with it. So that we got that going for us. You know what I'm saying? We got that going for us. And also wanted to get into P. Diddy, Puff Daddy. What the hell is going on with Puff Daddy? He is getting lawsuit after lawsuit after lawsuit. He likes to tickle butts, they're saying, bro. P. Diddy got to go. P. Diddy got to go. 50 Cent, keep the hammer down, 50. 50, like and sub up. Keep the hammer down. You saw what he did with Cassie. He settled that lawsuit so fast that people forgot about it. But now you got his producer came out when he did Love. Because Diddy's funny. He come out and did that Love thing. And I guess the producer was talking about how he woke up passed out. So we're going to see what happens with that. The making of the making of Puff Daddy's story is still unraveling. But let's get into this right here. Without further ado, let's get into this whole Michigan thing going on. CNN is projecting that Donald Trump has won. Let's pull this up on the screen. We're going to get into the Ukraine package. The government shutdown's coming maybe Friday. Hopefully they'll shut down the government because we don't need government. We need to make government as small as possible because there's too much programs going on. We could be living like kings and queens here as American citizens, but the American citizens are getting shitted on by the illegal immigrants that are coming across because they're getting put up in hotels, cell phones, and all that. So right here's our only chance. This is our only chance right now is Donald J. Trump. And unfortunately, that's the way it is. I mean, it doesn't make a lot of sense, but it makes a lot of sense. So let's pull this up. Let's get this nice so everybody can see it. And let's play it right here. We live, baby. We live. Like and sub up.
It's a rematch with Biden, and we can now make some important projections. CNN is projecting now that Donald Trump will win the Michigan Republican presidential primary. This will be his 5th straight major victory of the primary season, and another loss for Nikki Haley as she persists in her fight against Trump, despite his growing advantage in the all-important hunt for delegates, which is, of course, what is needed to win the GOP presidential nomination. Again, CNN projecting Donald Trump will win the Republican primary in Michigan, teeing up a blockbuster Super Tuesday contest next week. CNN.
Woo! That's called winning right there, baby. That's called winning. And they're all upset. They're all upset. So what are you going to do? But we're back. We're back. So let's get into all this whole wildness. I guess Mac Roon talking about, I guess, is that going to start WW3 if the France wants to send in troops? Of course, it'd be NATO troops, right? But he's on TV talking about they're not ruling out sending in troops. Here it is. It's in French. It's not that long. But this is quite ridiculous. I don't understand why we have to escalate. Why does the United States always got to be fighting something? Fight for the American people. Fight for the American people. Don't fight for non-American citizens unless we're attacked. But this makes no sense. I don't understand how people do not wake up. Wake up, people. Wake up. Here it is. It's in French, but it's got subtitles. So, I don't know. It should be believable.
Tout a été évoqué ce soir de manière très libre et directe. Il n'y a pas de consensus aujourd'hui pour envoyer de manière officielle, assumée,
endorsing sending troops to the ground.
Troupes au sol. Mais en dynamique, rien
but
ne
in
doit
terms of
rien
dynamics,
ne doit
nothing
être
should be
exclu.
ruled out.
Nous ferons tout ce qu'il faut pour que la Russie
We will do
ne
everything
puisse pas
necessary
gagner
to
cette
ensure that Russia cannot win this
guerre. Tout a
war.
été évoqué.
That's maddening right there. That's just maddening. I mean, these people do not care. They don't care. They're not us. They do not care. That's why we got to get out and vote. If we don't get out and vote, then we in trouble. Then we 100% in trouble.
Look at this dumb motherfucker.
But hopefully Speaker Johnson, I don't understand where Hunter Biden is and all that stuff. The Republicans they're just cowards, bro. They're cowards. They got no backbone. Hunter Biden should have been called in. Speaker Johnson, I hope he doesn't cave. I hope he does not cave. We do not need to send this aid over there. We do not need to send no aid over to Ukraine, Israel, or nothing. Israel got plenty of money. Ukraine it's all CIA bases. Watch the show yesterday. It's the CIA, United States government, funding this proxy war where they send all that money back over there and then we send them arms. They go to all the arm makers and they get their missiles. They get their bullets. So they're just lacing their pockets. They're not lacing American citizens, but they will send the average American citizen over there to die for their fucking corporate asses. You know what I'm saying? So this is where it has to stop. And it's getting crazier and crazier. So I don't know what's going to happen, but the white hats need to start doing something. They need to start doing something. So, I mean, we've been lied to for a long time. It's time to make those lies come to the light. That's the only way. It's the only way. But even had Tucker even came out and said that he interviewed Snowden over. He wanted to interview Snowden, but Snowden didn't want nothing of it. And he was talking about how Moscow is so much more nicer than any city here in the United States. I'm not going to play it, but there's no graffiti, there's no homelessness and stuff like that. That could be here. But they want the chaos, and it's just been rotting. America has just been rotting. But here's Speaker Johnson coming out talking about no shutdown. But I want a shutdown. I want to end all the nonsense. All the nonsense has to end. So here's Speaker Johnson coming out, and I guess they're in negotiations. The government will shut down at midnight on March 1st. It'll shut down, I guess, this Friday at midnight. It's going to shut down. March 1st will be no government, but they all cave. They all cave, and they all give in because they're all under blackmail. It's crazy to think it. It's crazy to think it, but it's got to be. It's the only other thing that makes sense.
Mr. Speaker, is there going to be a government shutdown? No, we're going to work to prevent that.
And do you think there's any chance of a government shutdown? Would it be appropriate to have a government shutdown if there was a State of the Union as well? That's not going to be a problem, you don't think?
We're going to prevent the shutdown.
Oh, you know what? I just now thought of that. The State of the Union is usually in January, and Joe Biden, of course, has not given his State of the Union for 2024, but it is on tap for, I believe, like March 7th. So you think they would shut down the government so Joe Biden would have to give, like, you know, that hour and a half long speech for the State of the Union? Makes me wonder. But nothing would put nothing. Don't put anything past the United States government. Don't put anything past the United States government. And then here's Chuck Schumer out here. I cannot stand this individual. He's probably one of the worst politicians, the biggest liars that have ever done it. And it doesn't make any sense how he could be out here talking about, he's talking about the front lines and all that. Is this the clip right here? Yeah, this is Chuck Schumer talking about what he saw at the borders of Ukraine. So this lying son of a bitch right here, this SOB. That's what I'm saying. We cannot allow them to lie to us no more. Big tech censors us. Even Elon, even on X, Twitter, whatever, he censors stuff. I mean, I cannot trust anybody. When you get to the level of where I think real is real and fake is fake, you see it all. You see it on a daily basis. You see it with the Mockingbird Media, the Today Show. When the Today Show was giving a fluff piece about LeBron James' daughter day, everybody else was talking about how Bronny is not going to be a first-round draft pick and probably won't get drafted in the NBA. So it's all smoke and mirrors. None of it makes sense. We're all being lied to. And listen to this lie right here. Listen to this guy. You think this guy made it on the front line? No, his kid's over there in Ukraine getting money, working for Burisma. I think his daughter is doing something like that because you got John Kerry's stepson. Of course, you got Hunter Biden. Chuck Schumer's over there. Nancy Pelosi's child's getting all money. It's out of control. The nepotism is out of control. And this is the wrong part of nepotism. So let's play this.
What made this meeting one of the most intense you've ever had?
The urgency of supporting Ukraine and the consequences to the people of America, to America's strength, if we don't do anything and don't do anything soon. I was so shaken by what I saw at the border. I was strengthened by the strength of Zelensky and the Ukrainian people and the Ukrainian soldiers, but shaken that here they are fighting without arms against a brutal dictator who will just do anything to kill them. And the intensity in that room was surprising to me. But because of the passion of the president, the vice president, Leader Jeffries, Leader McConnell, and myself, it was.
Oh, my. Can one lie anymore in a sentence? Oh, government shutdown's coming. I don't know if World War III is coming to NATO. If France sends stuff over there, Vladimir Putin's going to have to escalate. Seems like they want to escalate. I don't know. They want to control everything. The New World Order. Jacob Rothschild is dead. So George Soros, hopefully he can change his way of life. Did you know George Soros' son is dating Anthony Weiner's old wife, Hillary Clinton's old aide? So it all runs together. George Carlin might be right. They're all in one big club and we're not invited. So that's why we started this channel. We got to put the word out there, spread the word, spread the truth. Get out and vote, people. Get out and vote. That's the only way we're going to get out of this. God bless you all. Peace and love. And I will see you all tomorrow, baby. God bless you. God bless the USA. And let's stay strong.
I see her rolling up, Uber black.